Is YouTube good for podcasts? Absolutely yes. Now, if that's all the answer you need, go ahead and skip to the end of this video and you can get the free guide that I have for you. But if you really want to know why, we're going to go over that because there's a great way to leverage video in your business along with audio in your business and your blog for your business. So stick around. We'll cover that next. Now, by the end of this video, you're going to see some pros and some cons when it comes to YouTube. You'll understand the clear winner among listeners and the one secret trick to bring listeners to you. Let's get started. I'm Nic Natarella with AdWise Creative. I've been dealing with post-production audio and voiceovers and all kinds of audio stuff for the last 25 years. The last several years, I've been adding video to the mix, and the opportunities for business owners like yourself to get this kind of thing up and running for your company, the sky's the limit. And I hope you reach out and grab this opportunity because it really is phenomenal in what it can do for your business. That being said, a great place to host a business podcast would be on YouTube. And I'm not talking about, well, let's get into that in just a second. What I'm not talking about is the video that just has your logo on top of it. And then we just listen to your podcast. Oh, no. Go ahead and film, literally video record your podcasts. I know you're kind of freaking out about this, but hands down, people love video. Given the choice between just audio and watching a video, they'll pick the video just about every single time. There are some diehard podcasters out there and some people who just want to be contrary. But for the most part, people are going to gravitate towards the video. One of the great benefits to an audio podcast, a real legitimate audio podcast, is that if you're doing something else, if you're working out, if you're weeding the garden, if you're cleaning the house, if you're working on something out in the shop or something like that, if you've got another activity going on, it's very easy just to either turn on a speaker or pop some earbuds in and keep doing what you're doing and still listen to the podcast. They're great, portable, and don't require your direct attention. Watching a video, there's some stuff you might miss if you're not paying direct attention. But for an audio podcast, you can be listening and still doing other things, from washing dishes to weeding the garden to chopping wood, whatever it is you need to do. Might not want to do it with the chainsaw, maybe just the axe. Yeah, that'd be better. Now, here was a shocking statistic I just came across just the other day. Podcasts with video, actual video of the host on camera, are watched 2 times as much as a video podcast with, say, just your logo and the podcast audio under it. A static screen with the exact same audio versus a legit video. The legit video got watched 2 times as many times. If that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know what does. Same information, twice the amount of people listening. Now, in a recent survey, they did a recent survey, and when they compared YouTube video to podcast audio, in the categories that they asked, video won in a clear 2-to-1 ratio in just about everything that was covered. YouTube was more enjoyable, easier to use, and YouTube made better recommendations than Spotify. And again, those were all 60 to 30, 75 to 25. All 2-to-1, 3-to-1 ratios across the board. And those same questions were posed between YouTube and Apple. Again, the 2-to-1 ratio across the board. People prefer video hand over fist than they would straight audio. Straight audio has its place, but video is definitely the preference. So if you are venturing into the YouTube and podcasting for your business, I hope you make this your resource home. Give this video a like, give the channel a subscribe, and we cover all kinds of stuff from microphones to lighting to editing, whether it be audio or video. This is what we do, getting your business podcast, YouTube channel, or blog up and running quickly, efficiently, and inexpensively. Now, the top #1 reason why you should have your podcast on YouTube is simply because of the SEO search. YouTube is the second most popular search engine in the world. What's #1? Google. Oh wait, doesn't Google own YouTube? Yes, they do. Now you know why YouTube's search is so effective. People will go to Google, figure out what needs to be done, and then they'll go to YouTube and figure out how to do it. There are all kinds of DIY stuff on YouTube that teach people how to do stuff. Find out it here, do it here. The two go hand in hand. It really is an amazing combination. And Google engineered it that way. Now you can put it to work for your business. In fact, I was just talking to a friend of mine over the weekend about this exact thing. This is how it works. You know, you'll see these fancy or really sensational type headlines and things like that. They work. Don't get me wrong, they work. That's copywriting at its best, to be able to snag you in and get you to watch that video. The problem with that is the little bit of exposure, they get halfway decent results. If you really want top-notch exposure, you're going to have to pay for the advertising on that. You're going to have to pay to promote it. You're going to have to get it out there in the world and work twice as hard to get people to notice. There's another method where getting your stuff out there meets people where they already are, and they end up finding you and coming to you themselves. A friend of mine came up with the leaf strategy. Nate Woodbury came up with the leaf strategy. Your tree trunk of information, your entire library of information that you've got in your head is your tree trunk. Now you've got branches that come off into subcategories. Let's say financial planning is your big thing, so your branches would be 401ks, mutual funds, tax-free investing, that kind of stuff. Now, way out at the end of those branches are called leaves, and those are specific questions that people are asking. How do I get involved in a 401k? What are the advantages of a Roth IRA? These are questions that people are already asking. The problem is they don't know who you are. You've got the answer as a financial planner, but they just don't know who you are. So you come up with these titles, these questions, find these questions on the internet, and that becomes the title of your video. You record your answer, and then the next person who types in this title ends up seeing your result. Now, there's a way you massage them a little bit to make sure that there's a way to cut out the competition and have them zero in on you. And then you have this entire library of videos, and it all comes pointing to you. And people find you, they get to know, like, and trust you, and then they do business with you. That's the whole purpose behind this method. So if you're going to put your podcast on YouTube, I hope I've convinced you that that's the place to be. Now, a great way to get started is, I mentioned Nate Woodbury and his leaf strategy. This is his book. Nate gave me a stack of these books and I can give them out. Sign up for yours. There's a link in the description. Click on that link and you'll see how to get the book, and we will get you a copy ASAP. It covers everything from the leaf strategy searching to making your videos, editing your videos. It even covers lighting and cameras and sound, all of that stuff, and your YouTube thumbnails, how to upload, everything from beginning to end is covered in this entire book. It's called A Hero's Guide to Influence on YouTube. Keep it within arm's reach. This is going to be your new marketing Bible, I guarantee it. Get your copy by clicking the link below. I'm Nic Natarella with AdWise Creative. Thank you for watching.